it's George Ira Carroll, and I'd love to share a story with you if I may. If you can imagine, there was once a great swan, and the swan was from the north. And because it was in the south for the winter time had come to an end, and it decided that it wanted to fly home. So it began to make its journey back home, flying and flapping its big, beautiful wings in the air, effortlessly, just gliding itself through the air. And it got to a point where, through the journey, the swan got tired, and so it drops down into this space on land, and lands next to this pond. Well, in that pond, there was a frog that was standing there on a lily pad, and it asks the swan, said, "Who are you, and where are you from?" And the swan just gently said, "Well, I'm a swan, and I'm from the great oceans of the north." And the frog said, "Oceans? How big are these oceans?" And the swan said, "Oh, the oceans are huge. They are massive and beautiful." And the frog took one big leap backward and said, "Are the oceans this big?" And the swan said, "Oh, no, 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 much, much bigger, much bigger." And the frog then took 5 big leaps back and said, "Is it this big?" And the swan said, "No, no, 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 my friend. It is much, much bigger, much more massive, much more beautiful." And the frog then jumps around the whole entire pond, asking the swan, "Is it this big?" And the swan says, "No, no, no, my dear friend. The ocean is much more massive, much bigger than that." And then the frog said, "Well, swan, you're a fool and a liar." Because the frog knew that nothing was bigger than his world in the pond. So I invite you to consistently grow yourself and never settle and never feel like that you've made it. Because as Marianne Williamson once said, at the top of every mountain is the bottom of another. Take care. God bless. See you soon.